What is going on, investors? My name is Emmanuel, and in this video I want to bring to your attention this recently published lucrative contract that Palantir won a portion of, because this was published recently on the 20th of April 2021, but I haven't seen anyone talk about it. Even on the Palantir website, usually, this year Palantir have been amazing in terms of the amount of contracts, the deals, the partnerships. All of this has been logged and they've been keeping investors up to date, and this is fantastic to see, by the way. But this particular contract hasn't been mentioned. I haven't really seen anyone talking about it, but I think it's very, very important. And the reason why I think it's important is because of the people involved in the contract. So as you can see here, the location of the contract is the United Kingdom. All right. And the value of the contract is 1.2 billion pounds. Okay. So they are dealing directly with the UK government. It was even published on gov.uk. So for my US audience, that's the official government website. So this contract is quite significant. It's to do with the UK government. So we're going to dive deeper into that. And also I want us to go through the share price, identify some key support and resistance levels, because remember, earnings is next month and the share price could get quite volatile. So we're going to get into all of that. But before we dive in, please make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to see more video content from me. And also, if you want to be part of my Discord community, you can do so by clicking the Patreon link in the description below. So with that said, let's dive into it. All right. So as I highlighted in the intro, this is to do with the UK government. It was posted on gov.uk. It was published on the 20th of April. So that's a couple of days ago. All right. And this contract was awarded to quite a few suppliers. So the industry that this contract is applicable to is the business transaction and personal business software package. So when you see software package, you already start to think Palantir. Okay. Locations, United Kingdom, and the value of the contract, like we've already identified, is 1.2 billion pounds. And the start date for the contract was on the 6th of April 2021. So it's already begun essentially. Now let's get a bit more of a description of the contract. Okay. So the Crown Commercial Service have established an appropriate contracting route for the provision of back office software to be used by central government departments and all other UK public sector bodies, including local authorities, health, police, fire and rescue, education and devolved administration. Now, you may have noticed I highlighted health. Okay. Health is a key sector because we all know, right? Palantir was awarded a $23 million deal to work with the NHS with regards to the Seroni data. And to be honest, we have Palantir to thank for our efficient vaccine rollout. And the UK is currently the envy of Europe in terms of the vaccination rollout and how efficient it's been. And we have to put that down to Palantir's Foundry, which is an incredible piece of software. Now, for my US audience that may not be aware though, and this is where the contract is a little bit quite controversial, the NHS actually faced a legal challenge over the data deal with controversial Silicon Valley firm Palantir. So in a nutshell, a number of people in the UK were not happy with the fact that our data, our healthcare records was shared with Palantir. And this caused a lot of legal challenges for the NHS and the UK government. And there was a massive amounts of campaigns going on at the beginning of this year against Palantir software and against our data being shared. And the leading campaigning platform was Open Democracy. Okay, so they described Palantir as a spy tech firm. They pretty much sued the government over the extension, citing concerns about mission creep well beyond the pandemic. Now, the way this ended was with the UK government having to back down over the NHS deal. And what the UK government promised to do is that they will now have public consultations before expanding Palantir's contracts. Pretty much anything to do with Palantir, especially with regards to healthcare and health records. So that's how that whole saga, that whole drama ended. And it's a bit crazy because you would think that we would be happy that we're having a great, successful vaccination rollout, but no. This is what happens in the UK sometimes. People get very touchy when it comes to data sharing, and it makes sense. So now this new contract, okay, that we're talking about involves UK public sector bodies, including the local authorities, health, police, fire and rescue, education, and devolved administration. Or has there been any public consultation? I mean, you tell me. Comment in the section below what you think about that. But ultimately, the back office software framework agreement provides a route to market for organizations wishing to purchase software subscriptions unlicensed support for back office systems direct from the software vendor. So again, when you think software, when you think about data, when you think about subscriptions, you think about Palantir. Now again, we can scroll down and see that the contract was awarded to 31 suppliers. So it's not only Palantir that's getting 1.2 billion pounds. There are other contractors and suppliers, but as you can see here, scrolling down, I've highlighted here, we've got Palantir Technologies UK. And for confirmation, I did check to make sure that it is actually Palantir by going on Company's House, scrolling down to the people, and as you can see, we have Alexander Karp, so that's our CEO. Okay, now my take on this, I'm happy. Of course, I'm happy. I'm a Palantir shareholder, and this is great for our top line. Again, more revenue coming in, and I think as a result of all these contracts that we've won, I think we're going to have a blowout Q1, and judging by the looks of this contract and many more contracts to come in Q2, I think we're just going to absolutely blow out Q2. And I think overall, this is fantastic for our top and bottom line. Okay, so moving on to the share price. And as you can see, price currently is at key multi-month support level. It's a level that we tested back in January. And ever since March, we've kind of been retesting this support level on 3 occasions now. And we did break through that support on the 25th of March. However, that was for a brief stint. We closed above the support on the 31st of March. Then we found ourselves flirting with the support level on quite a few occasions again. And recently with the hard sell-off after double click. But as of Friday, the 23rd of April, we closed above support, which is very good to see. So my short-term predictions for the share price is if the overall market remains bullish, we could see some positive momentum returning back to the stock, and we could potentially test this multi-month resistance level, which is at $27.47. However, I don't think we have anything between now and earnings that will give us enough momentum to push through this resistance level at $27. So saying that, I do see us consolidating for the next couple of days and weeks up until earnings. Now we know earnings is next month in May. The company haven't released a specific earnings date, but I do think we're going to blow out Q1. It's not even going to be funny. I think it's going to surprise a lot of analysts, and I think that will give us the momentum we need to break through the $27 resistance and continue to the upside. Now, do I think we're going to test our all-time highs at $45? I do not think so, but I do think if we have a strong Q1, I think we can sit between the $30 and $33, potentially $35 share price range, and then consolidate between those price ranges until the next quarter. But that's my bullish thoughts towards the share price. Now, if Joe Biden comes out next week or in the next couple of weeks and confirms that capital gains hike on high earners and corporations is in fact 38 or 40% or whatever crazy amount that we're currently seeing the media reports, then this support level of $22.50, that will not hold. I honestly don't see it holding. And in that situation, I think that will add additional selling pressure onto the stock. And we could potentially see Palantir heading back towards the teens, which will not be good in the short term. But I can tell you this, I've already informed you guys on my channel that I've already got my position built in Palantir, and my average is in the low $24. But if this support level doesn't hold and we continue and we go into the teens, I'm coming out of retirement and I am buying more Palantir stock. So that's my take on the share price action. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts with regards to the share price action and also your thoughts with regards to the Palantir's recent contract with the UK government. Whatever your thoughts are, comment below. But with that said, make sure you do your own due diligence and your own analysis before you decide to invest in any company or any stock. Remember, I am not a financial advisor, so please view my content as purely educational. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to see more content from me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.